good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in the world. Tyrus Bain here. Welcome to the definition of anarchy, where today I'm going to talk about the the man with the carnal knowledge against the 14-year-old charge. Okay, now it's Mighty Mouse. I decided not to put his name in the title because apparently the people that are calling him out on this charge, all we want is to use his name to get clout and to get subscribers. So, you know, oh yeah, Deuce was good. So what are we going to discuss today? Well, Mighty Mouse is on a live. I don't know if his live is still going, but I get into his live, and then the topic of this right here comes up, and you know, we're all haters. We're jealous and this, that, and the third. But I don't hear any contrition. I don't hear any like remorse. I don't hear any humility in regards to his charges, because the fact of the matter is this charge came down on you and you have yet to explain that specific charge. You have yet to deny actually having had sex with that girl. Like, you haven't denied anything. You just feel like, well, I ain't got to explain nothing. Sorry about that. So, pardon me, guys. I getting phone calls, work related, and I just got through doing some little bit of weightlifting, some boxing drills, and just got through doing some really good 45-minute yoga. But anyway, this is the thing, man. You're calling us a liar, but you're the one who lied about the age you caught your charge at in the first place. But we're the liars, right? Why? What would we stand to gain to lie about that? I mean, we're just presenting the charges that you have on your paperwork. So how are we lying when we say that you are a registered sex offender? That's what you are. So why would we? Where's the lie at? How can you say we're lying about that when we're just stating what's on your charge, like what you're charged with? I don't understand how you feel like the arrogance about it. Like, what really gets me is a level of arrogance in this man in regards to these charges. Like, it's not a big deal. When he did his video explaining his charges, he sat up here talking about, I was a non-violent charge. Like, I mean, the more you talk about it, the more you seem to be slipping into you basically admit what you did. What's up, Tazo TV? What's good? Oh, hey, Deuce. I mean, you're calling us liars. We're just presenting the truth. We're presenting what you have, and you don't feel the need to explain it, but you're out here going around so-called doing things for the community. Like, you can't do that, right? Like, what are we lying about? That's what I want to know specifically, particularly me, because if I hated on you, if I were a hater, I wouldn't need this charge to start hating on you. I'd be hating on you from the jump. You know what I'm saying? I'd be talking shit. If it was really about clout chasing and being a hater, I wouldn't need that charge. Like, you see, I was rolling with you until this charge came up. What's up, Xander? Until this charge until you were exposed for this charge, I was rolling. I set you up with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, so don't sit up here and tell me that I'm lying. Not that you said me specifically, but I am one of the people that are calling you out on those charges. You know what I'm saying? So, who's full of shit, me or you? I don't, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a lot of bullshit. The level of arrogance of this dude is crazy. I blame the people that support him. Yeah, Tazo TV. That's exactly what's happening. The people that are supporting him, that are in his comment section, bigging him up, y'all just as bad as he is, right? Because you know what's going on. You know he has these charges, right? And you know that he made videos not explaining the charges while explaining the charges. He's explaining all these other charges, burglary, robbery, and all this other shit. Somebody sent me a list of charges that he's had on his jacket, and you know, I have yet to confirm it, but a lot of those robberies and burglaries and breaking and entering happened long before this carnal knowledge charge. You only had like one or two other charges, according to the information I was sent, around that time that you got that carnal knowledge charge. Every other charge, it was like 97, 98. And some of them you didn't have hearings until 2006 or something like that. But that carnal knowledge charge, it says the offense date. The offense date was in 2008, and you were charged and you were convicted in 2009. So you were 28, 29 years old. You see what I'm saying? Look, and any other charge surrounding that, there was like one or two that I saw. Every other charge was before that. So no one has a reason to lie. Like, who wants to lie about somebody being a sex offender to get the game followers? And what's this? Oh, fight me this, fight me that. Like, what is that? Like, no one is afraid to come up to you in a boxing match, right? Because I've actually sparred with you. You know what I'm saying? And the last time you was out here, or the time before that, I tried to link up with you three times, and you never showed up. You know what I'm saying? Not that you were ducking me, but you know, other shit came up and you couldn't do it. So don't act. I'm just letting you know I was willing to put the gloves on and go toe to toe with you before all this shit came about. So this is not, I'm not afraid of that. I was willing and ready to put the gloves on, and you just it didn't pan out. But anyway, so what I want to talk about right now is I was on Tazo TV's panel yesterday, and one of Mighty Mouse's partners actually got on the panel, right? And he said he grew up with, basically knew Mighty Mouse since he was like 18 years old, and they did time together, this, that, and the third. He knew him. He had been around his children, this dude Ghost, right? Been around his children, you know what I'm saying? Been around his daughters, this, that, and the third. And, he's trying to stay loyal. He's trying to be a loyal friend, even though he knows you have these charges now. He now knows you have these charges. But this whole time, he's thinking you were 18 years old, or 18 or 19 years old. So he's kind of like trying to back you up, but he's really not. He's really saying like, I don't go for that. I ain't down with that. He didn't know, and he explained that in the Virginia prisons, in the state prison, there's no paperwork party, right? No one is going around asking for people's paperwork on why they were charged. So you can be in there for whatever, and no one is really pressing you about it. So the fact that you said that you were on the main line or in the general population, all that other shit, that really doesn't mean anything. That just means that no one checked your paperwork, and apparently this was before, right? When you were younger, right? So he wasn't locked up with you when you caught this other charge, this carnal knowledge charge. So is he lying? Is he lying when he says that about you? Is he lying when he says that no one checks your paperwork in Virginia state prisons? Is he lying when he says, his face wasn't lying when he came to the realization of what was really going on with that carnal knowledge charge? Things started to click in his head. I saw it. And then when he found out that you were 29 years old, dude, he couldn't even stay on the panel no more. You understand what I'm saying? And this is a cat that says he knows you. And then on top of that, he said one of your partners caught that charge you was talking about. He said he got executed in prison. Executed, not that he was, killed by prison inmates. He said he was executed because of the shit that he had done to a little girl. One of your friends, one of the people you rock with, said that you had a friend. It said that he had done all kind of crazy shit to a little girl, and that's why he was executed. And I tell you what, State of Virginia, if you executing people for brutalizing children in a sexual way and any other way, keep executing them motherfuckers. Stop giving people plea deals for child sexual abuse. Put they, and then what? They don't need no. How long they need to stay in prison for? If they're convicted, right? If it's proven beyond a shadow of a doubt, and they're convicted, why are we wasting money housing these people? All you need is how much is a 9mm round these days? About I don't even know. I ain't bought ammo in a long time. I stocked up all the ammo I needed a few years ago, and somehow I lost it in a boating accident in Russia. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even have it. But however much a bullet costs, that's all you need. One. You don't even need a firing squad. You don't need a lot firing line. One bullet placed strategically in the back of a motherfucker brain, a child sexual abuser. You understand what I'm saying? So the dude that you rocked with had done some crazy shit to a little girl and got executed. Maybe the same dude you were talking about in your video that said that he was going to fight the case, got convicted and ended up dying. Maybe it's the same cat. And Ghost even said that it was the same girl that got you caught up. Said it was the same girl. He said he's pretty sure it was the same girl. Yep, it was the same girl. That's what he said. That's your partner, Ghost, your friend that you grew up grew up through adulthood with, went to prisons with. And I said in the previous video that even if you didn't put your hands on that girl, right? Even if you didn't sexually do anything with that girl, you put her in that position. You placed her in the position where she was surrounded by motherfucking predators, or at least one predator that ended up executed or whatever. I don't know the story. I'm not going to say that I know for a fact. I'm just going by what the Ghost told me. So, told us on the panel. So is he lying? Is he lying? What is it? Who would use? What kind of sick person would use somebody's charge for carnal knowledge to gain clout? What type of person would do that? That's the type of thing you would do, probably, right? You know, let me see y'all comments a little bit. What's up, Stacy? Another place, another time. Mouse is like a politician. He's a great dodger of tough questions. Yeah, I mean that's all he was doing. He didn't answer the real question. No one cares about the robberies. No one cares about the burglaries. No one cares about the breaking and entering. That shit happens, whatever the case may be. But this carnal knowledge of a 14-year-old, and you want to go around to people's hoods trying to, uplift children and shit like that. Nothing wrong with the movement. The movement is great. The movement is great, but it's beyond you. You're not the only one who can do it, right? Matter of fact, I'm going to reach out and I'm going to get something like that cracking right here in LA. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm going to try to do. Like we don't need you out here. If you're not going, I mean, it is what it is now. You have gone so far with your arrogance with this situation. And, of course, your people, your supporters are putting a battery in your back. You know what I'm saying? Blowing smoke up your ass every chance they get. They funny style, too. You know what I'm saying? None of the motherfuckers, including you, could come around my children. Never in a day. So, what was Ghost lying? Was Ghost lying about that little girl that got utterly destroyed in so many ways by your friend that ended up executed in prison? The same girl you got caught up for, who ran her mouth. What else did you say in another, to somebody else? She ruined your life? She ruined your life? Even if you didn't sexually abuse that girl, you pimped out her mama, you used her house as a hub for criminal activity, you put her in a position where she could be sexually assaulted, but she ruined your life? You see what's up with this, man? The hubris. You got this fight coming up in Vegas I want to know if look, that needs to be shut down. You know what I'm saying? If you want to continue, I don't know. But you know what? Whatever. If you want to box motherfuckers into professional, whatever you got to do. Hopefully, karma's a motherfucker. What goes around comes around. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction, and so you'll get your comeuppance. The fact he blames the girl is wild, bro. Yeah, no doubt, Tazo. All right, let me see what other people are saying. BK says, I've been pressing Lance off the yard on his new Chomo Slayer about his cousin Mouse, and everyone keeps saying he got railroaded. You don't get railroaded pleading guilty. So they're saying that Mighty Mouse got railroaded. People get railroaded. Listen, people get railroaded. People get railroaded, and if he got railroaded, so be it. But the way he's responding, the way he's explaining shit, the fact that he won't deny ever doing it, and the arrogance behind it, I can't believe he was railroaded. Not on that. What people are not getting is that you're putting an innocent child in a dangerous situation. And Ghostface, when he found out that he was 29, yeah, dude, devastated, bro, devastated. BK. Because the bottom line is this: if you're railroaded, if you get railroaded, right, with a charge like that, I'm not going to plead guilty. I'm not pleading guilty. I don't care if they execute me. I don't care. I don't care if they execute me. I'm not walking this earth free on a plea deal based on a charge like that. No. I don't know what I'd have to do. I'd have to reach out to one of those exoneration companies or whatever and get them motherfuckers to help me out. You know what I'm saying? And they exonerate people for those type of charges. They do. But on the other hand, if I'm putting that girl in that position, pimping her mom out and doing all this other shit, if I put her in that position, I have to take some responsibility. I have to be somewhat culpable, even if it was my friend who got executed, who did the shit. But I don't think he didn't do it. I think he did it because he won't deny it. He said, oh, it's a non-violent charge, whatever. So you're saying you did it, but you didn't do it violently. You groomed her. You manipulated her. If that's the case, you took the plea deal. You manipulated her. You groomed her. And look, fellas, this is what we got to look out for, man. As men, we have to protect our young girls more and more. Like, we just have to we got to step up, protect our girls. Like, we have to be paranoid around any motherfucker around our children and around anybody else's children. You know what I'm saying? Because these motherfuckers, man, child molesters, man, they come in all shapes and sizes. They don't all look like Jeffrey Dahmer or all those other type of cats with the glasses and the mustache. They don't all look like that. Another time says, I believe in prison, Mouse got tatted up and bulked up in an attempt to get away and protect himself from the fact that he had charges. Yeah, very likely. Rick Smith, what's up, man? He don't lie, spitting more lies about his cult followers. Yeah, I mean, that's what he gonna do. Because he has to keep them. He has mesmerized these people. This is the thing, man. This is why I say I'm nobody's fan. I'm nobody's fan. Just like with R. Kelly fans, man. They make art. Well, I'm gonna listen to R. Kelly music because I separate the music from the man. Fuck that. Every time you listen to his music, every time you spin his shit, you're supporting him. You're supporting it. Fuck that, man. This is bullshit. You can't separate the man from that, and you can't be rehabilitated. If you're a child sexual predator, you cannot be rehabilitated if you act on it. If you act on your desire, your nasty desire to get with a child, you can't turn that off. You can't be rehabilitated, and you can see it in his when he has zero contrition, zero remorse, zero empathy for that little girl. Ran her mouth, ruined your life, and we supposed to believe you? Man, he's supposed to be doing something in Bakersfield. I need to find out when, and I need to, you know what I'm saying? We need to get the word out. Quiet Assassin was good. BK, thank you guys for what you are doing to Taz on in real life. That's what's up, man. I mean, more. I wish it was more of us. I wish it was more of us. You know, in Milk 74 is talking about it too. But it has to be every dude, every man, every every influencer or YouTuber with a soul needs to be talking about this. Need to be putting the word out. Reese Matazo keep applying that pressure. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I mean, that's but he went up there. Tazo went up to the event Mouse threw in Virginia, but of course Mouse wasn't there. He was in Vegas, and he's not going to be at multiple events. He's not going to be in Bakersfield. He's not going to be any other place. He's going to be in Vegas training for his professional fight. Okay, pass the baton and stay out of it. Pull your name out of it. You don't need to benefit anymore from the guns down, gloves up movement. Anything where you're trying to, like, come on, man. Like, I'm sorry. That's just how it's got to be. Okay, I was in shock when he called Milk's girl a gorilla. Yeah. And Seungle. What's a Seungle? He said that repeatedly. I've never heard anyone, especially white gay boy, say more racist. You know, and I told him about that, man. When I saw that video, I was like, hey, that looked crazy. That looked crazy as shit. And he was like, well, I'm from Lebanon. Like, as if he's not white. I'm from Lebanon, so if they have feelings about it, I don't give a shit. It's just the arrogance, man. And he thinks that this is all good publicity. This is what he's saying. He thinks that the more we talk about this and we're going to bring people to him, and people are going to love him when they go to his channel and they're going to follow him and support him. This is the hubris. He thinks this is good publicity. He thinks being put out there as a child molester is good publicity. That all publicity is good publicity. Bullshit is bullshit. You understand what I'm talking about? It's bullshit. Look at R. Kelly. Look where he at now. Look at Bill Cosby. Huh? Look at Harvey Weinstein. All these people who got caught up in sexual charges and accused of sexual abuse and rape and all this other shit. Is it good for them? Yeah. Are there still sick people out there that'll still throw panties at R. Kelly and all this other shit? Sure. Though they're sick. You need to look at them funny style too. I'm glad. I'm glad that the more people that support him after having this knowledge and seeing that he has no remorse or no contrition or no denial of actually doing it, the more we can weed motherfuckers out. Oh, that's more people I know I need not to fuck with. He paid for his protection in prison, Quiet Assassin? How you know that? Or you like assuming? There are quite a few men and women who are going to other ways support him. His real name is Terrence D. Shaw. He's in Chicago. Who you talking about, Xander? Who's Terrence D. Shaw? Are you talking about Mighty Mouse? No, Mighty Mouse's name is Christopher Yarborough out of Virginia. Yep, the Quiet Assassin, there's no rehabilitation. Ray Smith, he said on live feed he don't know anyone by the name of... Of course he doesn't. Even though there's a dude in some of his sparring videos named Ghost, who's supposed to be like a former Army Ranger. You don't know that Ghost either? Come on, man. It's just the lie after lie. Dude knows you. I could tell. He wasn't lying. He don't know no Ghost. Okay. YouTube just deleted my comment, but the person's YouTube name is... Who's that? Okay, General Tito. I'm not familiar with him. You know what? That's going to be a new mission of mine, man. I'm going to expose as many child predators that are out, trying to be famous and all that shit right now. Oh, for sure, Quiet Assassin. I'd love that. I have, if one of my mods could put my email address in the chat, it's snapzillagorilla@gmail.com. SNAPZILLAGUERRILLA. I know it's long, at gmail.com. If one of my mods throw that up in the comment section. Yeah, I'd love to see that info. Rich Smith, that's a lie. He just posted a pic with Ghost on his page. No shit. They're just a proven liar time and time again. What? What? Oh man, I'm so hot, dude. Cause, dude, I really like. Man, I'm glad this came out before he got too deep into these LA hoods. Cause, man, it ain't happening in LA. It ain't happening. He should not book any more events in LA County and be there. He shouldn't. The movement can move on without him. It's a great movement. And he did not start Guns Down, Gloves Up, by the way. That was somebody else. He didn't start that. You know what I'm saying? It was some dude out of Florida or something like that. Multiple people been trying to do it. But he did not start. He did not invent it. He is not going to die without him. Quiet Assassin of Richmond. He got a prison talk with Ghost on his channel. Plus, I met him and know that he does not. He does. What a fucking liar, bro. Oh my God, the lies. I seen that dude on his thumbnail. This fucking dude, man. Oh. Rick Smith says he's arrested within 72 hours every time he goes to a different state or he can get arrested. That's why he ain't going nowhere right now. Mm-hmm. Who wants clout from? Exactly. Hey, guys, subscribe to my channel. I expose the child molester. No. No, that's not how it works. Tazo TV said he is lying to himself because he knows his career is coming to an end. It better damn show better. Lisa better get to work. That's all I gotta say. Lisa better get to work. And Lisa, man, I can't. Come on, man. Lisa, you can't be enabling this dude, right? You can't be enabling this dude. But you are. You talking shit right along with him. It's shameful. He's not registered in Nevada, and Nevada State Police Registry says Texas. Really? Interesting. Maybe somebody should reach out to Nevada and let him know. I know him personally, and my homie was locked up. Oh, you know Mouse? Quiet Assassin? For sure. I mean, maybe one day we can do a live, man. Get you on a StreamYard or something like that. And Tazo can come up and oh boy, No Gimmick can come up here. Yeah, as you can see, Xander put this email in the chat. I would love to talk to you about it, man. Because that's what we were saying. Like, we want to hear from people that know him in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? People he can't hide from. But as you can see, he's trying to hide from Ghost. It ain't working. You know what I'm saying? It's just the lies, dude. The lies. The lies, the lies, the lies, the lies. He thinks it's good publicity, Xander. All the more reason to not. Man, it's crazy. Oh, Rick Smith, you know Mighty Mouse? Okay, we need to get y'all on a live, man. Xander, General Tito is Terrence D. Shaw. Okay, I'll look into that. Is General Tito a YouTuber? Quiet said, I'm about to find a girl, so that's all about to come out. Oh man, we need to, man. Like, but make sure she's okay with it. Make sure she's comfortable. But let her know she'd be doing a great service if she spoke out. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we don't need to traumatize her. We don't need to put her through anything. You know what I'm saying? Because women or anybody that goes through something like that, they go through post-traumatic stress disorder, and it's very, like we don't want to put, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to put that on her. But if she's willing, hey man, that'd be great if you can make that happen. Yeah, I did spar with him. Ray Smith. Yep. It wasn't even really nothing, man. Like, I wasn't even trying to go hard on him, and he, it was just I was filling him out, trying to see, what kind of moves he did. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really trying to put it on him, It was super. I had just got through doing a bunch of wind sprints, jump roping for about an hour. You know what I'm saying? I like to put myself through a lot of stress when I'm sparring. Like right before I like to like usually when I was training with the homie last year, I would do the stairs like a bunch of times, get real like worn out and all that other stuff, and then train him for a little bit, and then get to sparring, right? Because just to put yourself through all that, you know, and test your endurance, you know. But that's what I did with Mouse. I wasn't trying to, you know, whop him up. You know what I'm saying? It was a friendly sparring match. It wasn't nothing doing. Yeah, Lisa is trapped for sure. It better be a wrap for SoCal. I'm going to try to make that happen. Rick Smith, are you out of here in SoCal? Anyway, already did for sure. Okay. General Tito has a YouTube channel. I'm not familiar with him. I'll check him out. I bet it's not, man. I bet it hasn't been easy. Like she was, especially since she was a minor when it happened. They shouldn't have too much information on her. You know, but if we can, I mean, we you know what it is? I just want the truth to come out. I want him to quit dancing around it. I want him to feel so much pressure. He has to tell the truth. He has to stand in this truth. And all he's doing is lying and lying and lying, skirting the issue, dancing around, you know, deflecting, straw man argument, all this bullshit. Come fight me. If you think I did it, come fight me. All this bullshit. All publicity is good publicity. It's just stupid. You know, I thought he was smarter than that. Ray Smith, yeah, man, they don't meet your heroes in real life in lies, bro. Yeah. His confidant that died was Paul Powell. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you got to dig on that stuff, man. Are you a quiet assassin? Are you the one who had the that put the paperwork out in the first place? What's up, Anarchy Television? What's up, man? It just burning my hide right now, man. That this dude is sitting up here still arrogant, still calling us liars. Calling us liars for what? What are we lying about? we actually just want to know the truth. Like I said in my last video about him. Just answer the question. You won't answer the question. You just and now with this not new information, but this information from Ghost talking about how the girl was actually fucking like his friend Paul Powell, apparently, that the Quiet Assassin said, is like he did devastating shit to her. You know what I'm saying? And Mouse is sitting up here in his video showing more love and showing more empathy for the dude Paul Powell than the girl. Ruined my life. She ruined my life. Oh, she ran her mouth. What kind of shit is that? She ran her mouth? Oh, my God, dude. Oh, she didn't like us. Why do you think she didn't like you? Because you guys were doing things to her that y'all shouldn't have been doing? What do you think? Because you were selling drugs or whatever you said you were doing out of her house? Pimping her mom out? Is that why she didn't like you? How dare she? Oh, boy. Yeah, I know. Those reports, they better be public knowledge. You know, he couldn't go behind that wall with a statutory rape charge. But he did, though, and nobody knew. Did he? Oh, that's right. You know what? Because when you break down the list of charges, everything that he got charged for, that was basically the last thing he got charged for. So he didn't even do time. He wasn't even in prison. You know what I'm saying? Basically, he wasn't even in prison for that. You know, he didn't even serve time, according to him. But then somebody else said he did 5 years or 10 years, something like that. I don't know what. It's crazy. But I looked at the paperwork. It pled, so her mother allowed him to pimp her out. Oh, so he pimped out the girl too. Is that what you're saying? Her mother, or are you saying that she allowed him to pimp herself out? She reported, and that's when the investigation started, and it was an indictment. Oh, so there was an Of course, there was an So there was an investigation. They were peeping him out beforehand. Oh, he did 8 for that. Okay, he had 2 different bids. Okay. But then why aren't y'all doing paper parties or paperwork parties in Virginia, man? Y'all need to start that in the states, in the state penitentiary. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a prison dude. I ain't never been to prison, so I don't know the culture. But I know in LA that they do that. Don't worry, bro. There'd be more. The more he denies the lies, keep building up the house of cards. Oh yeah, it has to. So her mother allowed him to pimp her out. So did he pimp the daughter out too? So he pimped the daughter out. So he pimped the daughter and the mother out. Did he mention that? I think he mentioned that when he was on Street Beast, but he said he was 18. Even then, man, that's horrible. Then, fuck, man. But I think he said he had a big OG or something that was like putting him through that. I don't know, man. He's a liar. People think of children as snitches instead of children who should be protected by adults are like likely guilty of whatever. Yeah, exactly. Quiet Assassin says he already had clout established from his first bid. So, okay, got it. So that makes sense. That makes sense. He had already built a name for himself. He was probably already a tough guy. You know what I'm saying? Probably already beating a lot of people up and all this other shit. And so, yeah, okay, that makes sense. They wouldn't think. That makes perfect sense. Got it. Xander says when someone shows narcissism in such a situation instead of human compassion, that is a sickness needed to be gotten rid of entirely. Exactly, man. No compassion for that little girl. No compassion for that 14-year-old. Had them tweaked off meth. Had both of them tweaked off. Oh, man. And that's, what is that? So why would he leave her out of it? If you're going to do all this shit to her mother and just destroy her house, why would she be safe? Why would she be safe from the bullshit? Man, I believe it, man. Had both of them on meth. Man. Anarchy, what's up, man? Yeah, we just talking about this child sex predator. Yeah, what's up, Lawrence Renault? We're talking about this child sex predator, Mighty Mouse, UFL, who I had actually set up with an interview with Bamboo, one of the Rolling 90 Crip OGs, like a triple OG, who did 28 years in prison. I set him up with that interview. Then this came out, and now I'm hot. But we're liars and, clout chasers. Yeah, okay. But y'all see, I didn't even use his name in the title just to prove a point. Oh, it's good, man. It's good, Anarchy. Just, talking about this bullshit. I took one look at dude, kept it pushing. Yeah. Some people have that, Yeah, he looked crazy. But he was doing something, you know what I'm saying? He was doing something within the community. He's trying to make something happen, but he thinks he's bigger than that. So I haven't talked to Bamboo. I talked to his little OG. I don't know Bamboo personally. I know his little OG, and that's who I reached out to. But I did tell him, and he passed the message on to Bamboo. And Bamboo knows about it. He ain't fucking with him no more. I also reached out to my sister, and, that ain't going down with the Bloods either. Yep, Predator. Blessings of real men who protect women and children. Such much love and respect. Shalom, sir. TDOA. Thank you, by hearing by. You never heard of Mighty Mouse? Don't worry about it. Lawrence Renault, don't even worry about it, man. I bet we don't see any more Coolio video. We better not. If Coolio caught wind of this, he better pull that support. Did you watch all of the video I posted? Oh, yeah, I'm going to check it out, Jay, with Open Eyes 3. I'm going to check it out. I've been just dealing with a lot right now. So, but anyway, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I just wanted to let you guys know that we're liars and clout chasers. And he still hasn't explained whether or not he had sex with that 14-year-old girl. But we won't fight him. We're scared. We're fake gangsters and all this other shit. And, we're lying, but we're just exposing the information that's already out there, public knowledge for him. And no one's acting like they're bringing something that you're hiding. So, and the fact that you're not hiding it and you feel arrogant about it and you don't have any remorse, that just explains everything. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, Xander. Yep, because these people are fanatics, man. When you have fanatics, when you have fanatics, they'll do some crazy shit for you. So I'm always ready to, encounter anybody, including the idiot Lucas who threatened my children. So it is what it is. I'm always got my head on a swivel, and yeah, it shouldn't be like that. He should be in fear of his life. I'm not in fear of my life, but what I'm saying is, he should be in fear of retribution. I shouldn't have to be worried about it. People should be like, "Oh man, this guy is standing on principle." You know, I could have been part of that movement. I could have been part of the guns up, gloves down, guns down, gloves up movement in his little movement, or whatever. I could have done that, but no, it's not worth it. I can't. I wouldn't be able to look him in the face. I don't know Lawrence Renno. He's all over the place. Lucas is all over the place. I'm sure it is, and the more pressure gets to him, the more arrogant he becomes. That's that criminal mind. That's that that psychopathic, narcissistic thing he's got going on, and that can make him dangerous. Anyway, much love, y'all. We're gonna keep that pressure on him, and I'm gonna find out when that Bakersfield shit is going on, and I'm gonna reach out to some people, in Bakersfield, maybe even go up there and let them know, hey, you guys are throwing this event for a child sex predator. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, peace out. Have a good day, guys, and stay up, man. Let's keep marching forward toward freedom. All right, Rick Smith, let me know.